Welcome, everybody. I thought this week it might be helpful to explore what is the experience of Dru and why so many people talk about the feeling of, I've come home. And there's a glorious feeling of warm, heartfelt connectedness, a joy, and a deep appreciation of the people around you, and a knowledge that you're supported, empowered, and part of something so much greater, and able to make a difference in the world, and that the world is eager for you to make that difference. Summed up, that could be the experience of Dru. I'd like to give you a formula that you can use that enables you to replicate that in your life. Are you ready? So, this is a little bit the formula we use in just about any interaction, any workshop, any seminar, any retreat, and when our friends come to actually volunteer and be part of a Dru Experience here at Snowdonia Mountain Lodge in glorious Wales. I mean, isn't it amazing? So this is the experience you'll have when you come here. The first thing that we do is help people in a process of both activation and ice breaking. Two kind of colloquial Dru words. Activation means making sure you've got access to your energy system. Your body is alive, your breathing is free, you're alive, vibrant, and full of prana and physical energy. So in a yoga class, that's movements. But it could be any kind of process where you feel engaged. It could be talking. And then ice breaking, this is so important. This is where, have you noticed when someone comes into your presence or into your yoga class, if you're a teacher or a meditation teacher or something similar, or even as a client into your therapy practice, they often come frozen with their own persona and their own presence. It's like there's a castle in which they live. That castle makes the openness between people very difficult to achieve. Between them and you, between them and each other, and between them and their inner great self. So we always do some kind of shared resonance process. We get people to listen to each other. That's usually the best. And it's amazing how that breaks the tight castle walls between us and builds bridges. That bridge building process, we call it ice breaking, we could equally call it bridge building, is fundamental to a great gathered experience in a group. So however you do it, a really good joke does the job. A really good enthusiasm about this beautiful land can do the job if you're doing that together. However you do it, ice breaking, bridge building is necessary if you want resonance between people, and as a result of that, with each of our great self, divine presence. It's a very exciting process. So once you've done that, we then need to clear away the stuff. People come in to our workshops or our seminars or to the lodge here, and they're carrying the weight of emotional turbulence, of other people's stuff, of stress, of the future, today's turbulent times. It's a lot. We use energy block release for that. And so all the famous Dru energy block release sequences in different ways achieve clearing away the stuff. One day we should show you the stuff video and give you an idea of what actually people come here. It's not so pleasant. What's really pleasant is what people are like as they unfold out of that. So the next thing we do is we help people direct their own inner strength and empowerment once the blocks have been cleared away, once the turbulence of all that stress and tiredness and such like is away. And now there's a very special process that takes place. Each person has got an empowerment waiting to shine, a growing edge, a goal to achieve, a hurt to be healed. And so by gaining a sense of everybody's unique experience, so think about it inside you. What's your unique growing edge at the moment? What would you really like to achieve? Is it some challenge you've got with somebody, a conflict, or you know you need to say something to someone, positive or unpositive? Is it a compliment or hang on a minute, that's not quite right there? This is a growing edge. Maybe it's discovering a new confidence. Maybe it's standing up and being a teacher and claiming the space of being a teacher. Maybe It's just you being you, clear and calm and bright and connected so much more. Maybe your goal is to live a life in which you're making a living doing what you love, and you just need a little bit of help to make your way towards that. All of these require your focus and your life purpose and your energy to be directed in that direction. So you can use all kinds of things to do that. You can use yoga postures or sequences. Dru sequences are really about designing your consciousness to achieve just this. You can use shared work together. And when people come here to the lodge, we volunteer together, we do the most amazing things, and it builds a camaraderie as we work towards a common cause with a sense of both shared purpose as well as shared spirituality and shared focus. And maybe we chant together, maybe we just crack jokes, and maybe we do things we've never done before, like swimming in the river, wild swimming. Happens a few weeks each year here in Wales. Maybe we all go and do a relaxation on the grass with the sheep, and maybe they come and bar close to us. These kind of things awaken you, start to direct you. Maybe we stand by a tree and let its strong, potent, beautiful life energy add to ours, resonate it into a new direction of strength, and that becomes a new freedom for us. It's fantastic. This is a formula: activation, bridge building, energy block release, focus energy. And then you probably need to relax, realign, reestablish. So we make sure people have got a great opportunity for that. And then comes the climax of it all: some kind of internal connecting, internal focusing, internal directing, so that you arrive in your Dru point, that point of stillness about which all the busyness of life revolves, and which is really where the essence of you arises. If you at this moment point to yourself as if you were walking through a country in which people didn't know the language you speak, and you want to build a relationship, and you point to yourself, where are you going to point? 90% of the world points here, 9.5% here, and then just a couple elsewhere. But nobody points here or here. What is it in our heart that we know is us? What is it in our ajna that we know is us? That is the real you. And when you start to touch that, when you have let go of the stress and strain of life and allowed yourself to just be, when the sun comes out on the inside and you have directed yourself and felt the potential of your own empowerment, now you start to be truly you. And that is the Dru experience. Now you find that the universe loves you. Why? Because you're a human being. Now you find that the universe is ready to support you. Why? Because your mission in life makes a difference. This universe is set up to help you achieve that. Now you find that inside yourself is a greatness that maybe you had no idea was there, yet it is so special. It is that part of you that your friends and family love most and so yearn for you to express. When that's fully there in your awareness, you feel on top of the world, but you also feel loved, valued, and at home. So that's the experience we try and offer to people in any interaction in a Dru experience. Whether you've come here to volunteer at the lodge, whether you've arrived in a seminar or in a yoga class, whether you're just having a conversation, discovering your own inner greatness. What greater thing is there in life? So we hope that we might share this journey with you sometime soon. And in the meantime, that your journey becomes staggeringly beautiful. So much love to you.